duo character main combos you can have.
Okay.
And additionally, as Game & Watch, I mean, if you already like dash attacking because you're a Meta Knight main, Game & Watch is a natural fit from that progression, and Game & Watch does do pretty well in the Mario matchup.
That's pretty nice, but here we go. Very hard, no DK, no Game & Watches.
Unfortunately.
There's just a Meta Knight and a Mario. Let's see how this goes. All right, right away, Luis already putting up a lot of percent. 54 unanswered, but Twan does have the stage control, unable to follow up on that whatsoever, though.
I think this is exactly where we start to see the problems with the matches, right? When Meta Knight tries to go in for one of his committals and they don't quite come together, Mario gets these juicy, juicy punishes on him. But Meta Knight has to keep committing in order to get any of his real death stuff coming.
Yep. No, at the same time, for those of you that don't know, Meta Knight is actually the perfect way to get comboed by basically everything and anything, just like Captain Falcon.
Yes. Yeah, he's that right mix of he's light, but he's such a fast faller. He just always where you want him.
Here we go. A couple up airs. Oh no, only getting the first one. Platform getting in the way in that situation. Getting with the nair. Like, this is the one thing that I have seen between these two players. The neutral is very slow. It's just one of them gets a very explosive punish, whether it be from Luis and the grab combos or Twan getting the ladder.
Right now, oh, good air dodge right there.
But nonetheless, going a little bit too low, used up that last jump, and also fast fall with that air dodge.
I mean, ultimately, that's still considered a successful edge guard, right? That's not an SD. That's you pressuring your opponent so much that they went for an angle, they went for a recovery.
I mean, not even just your opponent. You made a Meta Knight run out of jumps. Can we talk about that?
Yeah.
There are 5 times that Twan could have shuttle looped.
But if you shuttle loop at the wrong time, you might get back aired, man.
Man, he should act like he's a fox man. Learn that type. All right, shuttle loop still not going to do it. Trying to read the get-up option, but, you know, really good stuff from Luis. Just kept rolling away, getting out of any type of punish.
Right there, stalling a little bit with that cape. Finds himself again to that ledge. Jumps, makes it back on, gets a grab. Fantastic mash by Twan.
Over the top? Oh my goodness.
Yep.
This is beautiful.
I mean, that's the problem with rapid jabbing. If you do it for too long, like, they can call your bluff. They just jump over you.
No, Twan held it that whole time. He's got himself a nice little punish. Going for the pivot grab, not going to get it.
At the
really,
read.
that was actually really good stuff from Twan. Just start running with him and get out the way.
Not going to kill. Don't worry, even though there are kill sparks.
He's down tilt, popping up a little bit too high, unable to follow up on anything. But the up smash gonna do it.
That's how you cover short hop air dodge, right? It's just I'm gonna have a hitbox out that's so out for so long that's gonna kill you. And at the end of the day, Mario would have big punishes, nothing to kill Meta Knight at that percent.
Right now, I just think this is very hard for Twan really to get anything going, just because when he is wanting to be very committal with those dash attacks, Luis isn't afraid. He's immediately jabbing or he's putting out any type of hitbox to interrupt that. Because even if he does get hit by the dash attack, he's getting a trade and he's interrupting Meta Knight's flow to even get that ladder started.
Absolutely, right? And it's because of the way that Mario can navigate this neutral in an easier reactive fashion than Meta Knight can. That lets him get his huge punishes a lot more often than Meta Knight can.
Very unfortunate stuff right there from Twan. He ended up getting a couple hits and he landed, but he still had some lag. That stopped.
Luis takes that first game of, I assume this is also a best of 5?
Yes, this is loser semis. So all semis here at Smash of the Titans, we are going to be running straight up 3 out of 5.
That means that Legit is out. Which one of these 2 men beat Legit, Miho?
Oh no. But GPEG, I know one thing.
I'm buying him a drink.
I'm getting me some gas money. It's been quite a while.
I know this one thing is I didn't drive the carpool, so I'm okay.
Oh, so you just use your own money. I'm sorry, man.
Yeah, it's true, but on the other hand, I got to sleep because I have work tomorrow. So I got to sleep
oh
on
man,
the car
dude,
ride.
I have to get up at like 6 to go meet up Renell to go to Comic-Con. Because we got to go set up.
That's tough, man.
Hey, I'm just going to take a nap after. It's not a problem. All right,
so
here we go.
Twan is the one who ended up beating Legit.
Okay.
Thank you, HQ, for giving me that update. Shoutouts to Panda.
Here we go. Oh, both of them just kind of jumping around, throwing out these aerials. Luis finally landing with that back air. Quick 11% of the grab. Here we go. Big damage coming through. Oh no, only went for the jump. I didn't even go for the re-grab.
Again, Luis not getting carried away with any sort of things. Ooh, nice power shield, but only finds himself a down air. Twan backing off as well immediately.
I mean, we've seen this already. Twan is learning that if he goes in a little too overzealous, he's going to take a lot of damage. He's most likely going to be losing that stock. Both these players understand they have to play patiently.
Yeah. And we're seeing that right now. Twan playing a fantastic job just being that inch of more patient than Luis is. And he ends up taking that off of that down throw.
On all that DI.
Yeah.
Luis basically broke his controller there. He was going left and right, made it very hard for Twan to try to follow up. But hey, Twan stuck in there, made it happen.
Here we have Luis again, though, still playing this aggressive form, and especially now that he has to, right? With the stock deficit, the onus is ultimately on him to approach, but the thing he has to be wary of is you approach too hard, though. It just makes it even easier for your opponent to shut you down.
Using the jump, I thought Twan clipped it off that counter, but that is not the case. Luis still have to go ahead and recover, just double jumping straight onto the stage.
Ooh, there we go. Doesn't get the punish on the dash attack he was hoping for. And already almost lapping now Twan, and with a strong stage position. And there we go. Waits for the air dodge, finds himself a down air, and that is going to be Luis's stock.
Yep, got his jump that time around, and Twan adapting so well right there to take away that game.
Got ourselves a 1-1 set already.
Yep. No, I mean, I love what Twan was doing there in that second game. He completely waited out Luis to push that first button. He was like, I know you're going to go ahead and throw that down. I know you're just going to try to be very aggressive onto me. And I understand, if I'm aggressive right back to you, that's where I lose.
Yeah. Yeah, there are so many matchups in this game where you can just phrase it as, oh, just force him to approach. Right? And I can't think of any matchups where that's the losing strategy. There are a few, especially against like heavy zoners, but like not actually that many.
Nope. I mean, yo, honestly, sometimes in a lot of these matchups, whoever pushes the first button actually loses. So here we go. On to Lilat. A fantastic stick. I can't even.
Thank you.
Yo, get rid of Lilat, please. Why are we here?
We're almost BFFs for so close, Mijo. For 3 seconds, we were the closest we've ever been.
We had lobster rolls, and then that is probably the closest we're ever going to be getting.
No, but seriously, on to these gentlemen. Twan still keeping this up really fantastically. He's playing a little bit more aggressive, though, and that's the scary part, because right there, that was that overextension.
Oh, my goodness, the conversion right there coming up from Luis. Upper backer into yet another backer. This man is coming out with that technology.
And that all happened was because Twan right now, he feels like he's smelling blood, right? Especially after how convincingly he took that last game. He's going in hard on Luis, but this is where it all comes back to bite him.
At the same time, Luis understands when he has advantage state, he can go ahead and press it so much just because Meta Knight doesn't have a lot of answers. But speaking of answers, Shuttle Loop again, taking away that stock.
Yeah, Meta Knight this is part of what makes him good combo food like Falcon, is he doesn't have many good reversal options to get pressure off of him.
Ooh, trying to read that jump, but not going to catch it with that up air. Twan going to retreat to the ledge right there. And Luis, I don't know, the get-up attack actually just putting him out the way.
Finds himself now in a edge situation. Interesting, unfortunate use of Flood.
Yeah, he definitely wanted to do that the opposite side.
Yeah.
But sometimes that's just what happens. There we go. Another dash attack, but not going to get anything else out of it. Twan's is putting up that pressure. Good down tilt.
Oh, there we go. Just mashing up on that C-stick, hoping to land first, and then up smash is going to stop that aerial from connecting.
I mean, that was very fortunate for Luis right there as well. Just popping out at the bottom of that up air, able to just get out of there, hold on to that stock, and then go.
And we were seeing this defensive play again by Twan. This is what saw him through earlier, and this is, again, showing it off. But now that Luis has that advantage, they're able to get a little bit extra damage, nothing too big.
The whip grab coming out. Twan definitely needed that one to go ahead and put on some more damage, but still, both of them tossing off these little tilts, just trying to go ahead and just poke into the space that each of them has.
And I just want to point out, Mijo, I just learned the percent that Mario dies to Meta Knight dash grab, because Twan went for that like 8 times in a row, and then as soon as Mario was at 30%.
He did. Oh! Dunk City. I know it's the NBA offseason, but you know, Luis definitely looking in season.
Just got to take a deep breath after that, especially having so much.
No, I mean, that's a moment of silence right there.
Yeah,
it's just like, yo, dog, I'm sorry.
Because like I'm just thinking like in terms of how Twan feels, you're playing so solidly every step of the game, and then suddenly one thing goes wrong and you die immediately. Oh, that's how all his opponents feel.
But that's the nature of this
Yeah.
game, and that's the nature basically of this matchup. Both these characters have the moves and the kit and the ability to go ahead and take these stocks at any given notice.
And again, it all flows into each other. This is why we see this patient neutral. They recognize what's at stake for a single wrong guess.
No, and I mean, both of these players have fantastic punish games. Twan has put it on for I don't know how many Foundries, and Luis has done the same exact thing. We've seen him like most like notably against Exax. Like he has had some ridiculous conversions.
Luis is definitely sniffing something because he's been going for nothing but grabs for the past 20 seconds.
Well, the fact that
Oh, here we go. He
Meta
wants
Knight
these conversions.
is
Yeah.
at 27%. He can go ahead and just combo them.
Oh, almost, but not quite, and no retribution either.
Down coming out. A down air as well. Twan sending him right back off stage, and I love that. Twan not getting a little too overzealous. He usually in the past couple games he would run up, try to go for a dash grab or even that dash attack. This time around, just chilling there, waiting it out. But
And that's unfortunately just the way that's going to have to be. Whiffing that up B, there was no way he could drift out of the range of that Mario up smash.
no, definitely trying to catch Luis, coming up with some type of aerial, but hey, he's going to pay himself, and the flood ends up pushing him right back out. And I like that from Luis. Again, he understands that he just needs to reset this neutral, but right there, Twan getting that stock.
Luis patiently just biding his time, recognizing this is now, again, fresh stocks, both sides. First person to make a mistake is going to eat a whole terrible situation, and it turns out to be Luis eating this punish, getting 31% on him and a disadvantage state.
No, both of them just running around. The one thing that I love from Twan that he's kind of just adapted is the fact that he's tossing out down tilt quite a bit more. No, he knew he wasn't going to get it.
Okay. I was wondering whether or not he was going to go for an air dodge bait back air, but
no, he noticed on the last up air that he didn't get the correct hitbox to where shuttle wouldn't connect or anything else. So he was like, all right, I just got to dip.
I'm just bouncing.
No, he's not trying to pull a DSS and lose that stock.
But you feel so cool when you take that stock, though, Michal. Ooh, forward smash closing out that back, not closing it out, but at least beating out that back air.
No, it's putting on some good percent, looking for a roll. And Luis, very, controlled to go ahead and just not give it to him.
Yeah. And I also do like, even though that forward smash connected, right? Twan isn't spamming it right now. He recognizes the fact that it's a powerful spacing tool when the
I thought he was going to run off that fair.
Isn't
I don't know if that's what he wanted or not, but a that super jump punch, putting on some good percent, basically even stocks, only really different by like 17 right there. Dash attack.
Nothing quite yet, but shuttle
going for
loop.
the trump.
There we go.
Up here, but the down smash, that's going to do it. Luis taking it 3-1 over Twan. That's so unfortunate in that situation because Twan wanted that trump.
Yeah.
He did it a little bit too early and ends up getting trumped himself.